John from Friends, Money, and Life. We are in the Bamboozle Skateboard Warehouse right outside of Philadelphia. This is the third company that I started about almost 2 years now. It's coming up on. Started it by myself. Had a great idea for an eco-friendly skateboard. I saw a need and I went after it. So we're doing a little bit of our video in here today. It's a little ugly outside. So my producer Eugene and I are going to see what we can pull off here. I'll tell everybody right now, it's a work in progress. It's like we talk about life. You know, we're trying to get better each day. So for today, though, I want to talk about motivation and how the heck do we still stay motivated all the time. I mean, it's not easy, that's for sure, but motivation is going to be a key to a ton of factors in your life, and especially if we want to get to the next level. So I got my trusty paper here. I'll probably use it because I really just don't. I can't memorize 4 pages. I got to be honest with you. I can't memorize 4 pages. So I'll keep it and I'll look through it once in a while, and we'll go from there. I'm sure everybody will get something out of it. You know, people again in my position might not find it as useful as somebody else, but pick and choose. This is how I do it. Seems to be working well for me, and maybe there's a ton of people out there that would like to do things sort of the way I've done it, and the way I can help you to get to that level, and use these tips. You know, I think my first one, though, to stay motivated is to exercise. I exercise in the morning. I try to do it every day. I'm not perfect, but I bet you I get down to my basement 4 out of 7 days a week in the morning. It makes early morning, very early, like 5:30, 6 o'clock. But you know, that's something I feel that I need. I need to stay healthy. It helps to my blood get going in my brain, that's for sure. And I tell you, one of the great things I like about working out in the morning is a little bit of peace and quiet that I get. I have 3 children, and not that they're out of control or anything, but you know, we need a little peace and quiet in our lives once in a while to think about some of the ideas that come into our minds. And exercising for me in the morning helps to do that. I'm in my basement by myself, I'm working out, I'm thinking of things, about my day, my ideas, how I can better myself. And I'll be honest with you, I have some great conversations down there. There's no one to argue with. And I can talk out loud if I choose to. And if a good song comes on the radio, I might even throw out a little dance there, a little MJ maybe. You never know. Number 2, though, on the list is getting better organized. This is probably going to help everybody. Everybody out there can, in some way or another, get more organized. You know, I'm organized. My producer's organized. We wouldn't be in these positions if we're not organized. But I think there's room. There's room for improvement. So getting organized in your life is key. You know, just having everything in front of you at all times if possible, in your smartphones, getting everything in line, in your files, it allows you to be more motivated, but staying on top of the organization keeps you fired up for the motivation. So it keeps you going because you know in your mind you need to be organized. Getting into number 3, getting into a routine. I think for me personally, when I get into a routine, it becomes part of my life. It becomes part of my lifestyle. It helps me to stay motivated because it's part of my routine. A long time ago, a chiropractor friend of mine told me, John, if you stretch your back every day for 28 days in a row, it will become a habit for you. It will become part of your routine. That was 5 years ago. I'm still stretching my back and different parts every morning to help the blood go every morning. It now is a routine. If you keep motivation in your life, try it. Do me this favor. Try it for 28 days. Try to stay motivated as best as possible for 28 days. I know it's a big number. I know it's not that easy. But it's a goal to go for. If you can do it for 28 days, and I mean Saturdays and Sundays, I'm not talking about getting crazy busy work-wise on the weekends, but be motivated on the weekends. Be productive with your family. Be productive in your life for 28 days. Can't guarantee anything in life, but I bet it becomes a routine, become part of your life. Number 4, keeping track of everything. Goes back to being organized, but keeping track of everything in your life. new ideas, passing thoughts on a product or a need or a want by the market. Keeping track of these ideas helps you to stay motivated because it's getting your brain always thinking of something new. If your brain is always thinking of something new and you're keeping track of everything and you're organizing everything and you're becoming into a routine, do you see where I'm going with this? It's all going to bring your level of success to the next height where we all want to be. I hope. If you don't want to be, it's okay. You can turn the video off. Get informed. We need to get informed. Eugene and I, when we work on the videos on Thursdays, it's our informed session. We talk about current events, we talk about government, politics, religions, anything that will enable us to be more informed about what is going on around us. When we make this part of our routine each day, again, it's the motivation that gets us to where we want to go about being informed. So if I want to stay informed, well, I need to motivate myself to become informed. I got to go find the ideas that are out there, find out the current events, keep up to date with everything that's going on. Number 6, create challenges for yourself. Huge. That's why we're doing this here. I created another challenge for myself. Like 2 wasn't enough. 3 kids and a wife that works wasn't enough. I like to stay motivated and bring in a new challenge into my life that I believe in. You have to believe in these new challenges that you put in front of you. But if you believe in it and it's a new challenge for you, it's going to motivate you. You're going to want to find out if you can make it, if you can do it, if it can succeed. Is it marketable? Who knows? You have to find out. You have to stay motivated to want to find out. If you create a challenge, now I'm not saying you create a challenge on a daily basis, but create a challenge once a year or once every other year. Point being, when you bring a new challenge into your life and you believe in it, like the other ones that you continue to believe in and you continue to work on and cultivate, this new challenge will just make you more motivated. Start a company. We started a skateboard company. Right? We started an eco-friendly skateboard company. Now I have 2 partners. I'm in 24 retail stores on the East Coast of the country. We're 1.5 years going on 2 years old. That was a challenge. I knew I had a good product. I wanted to see what could happen, and it's already turning out to be a wonderful adventure so far. We're meeting so many wonderful people. We have a great product, but it's a challenge that I put in front of myself. Well, number 7. And I have a story. It's a good story. It's a true story. Everything I say is a true story. There's no sense of making things up because that's not going to help us at all. Put yourself in a situation that requires more effort from you to succeed. How do I explain that? Well, let me tell you the story, then maybe I can sort of explain that. Let's see. I'm 46, so I was about 20. I was working for a company out of King of Prussia, Pennsylvania, and we were selling $1,200 fire alarm systems door to door. You want to talk about learning humiliation and how to be humble and accept rejection. Go knock on someone's door and ask them to buy something for $1,200. Gosh, 20 years ago. My boss, who was one of the greatest motivators, he was just a phenomenal speaker. When he spoke, you were ready to do anything for this guy, man. You would knock on 1,000 doors if he asked you, because he just got you fired up, and I loved it. I loved to hear him talk. He told me, he said, John, you want to stay motivated? You want to put yourself in a higher expectation and success level, and a level of success in your life? Go buy something that you can't afford. And I looked at him, and it's true. And I was like, wow, why would I do that? He says, well, first you got to buy something that you love. And I said, well, you know, I really love cars. At the time, I loved cars. He goes, go buy a Jaguar. To buy a Jaguar, Mr. G, I can't buy a Jaguar. And I said, well, what am I going to do when I get it? How am I going to pay for it? He goes, well, you know what you'll do? You'll work harder. You'll work harder to keep that vehicle that you love. It challenged me to work harder to keep something that I really wanted. So, I'm not sure if this is for everybody. I like to do it. I like to put myself in a situation that requires more work. Number 8, if you're not expanding, I think you're just muddling around. You're drying up. Or maybe that's good for you, and I'm okay with that. If you want to just stay like that, I won't be real happy. I want to see you succeed, but some people don't. They just want to stay the way they are, and they don't like change. You're definitely the person that will turn this video off. But I guess if you're at number 8, you're sticking around. Expanding. If you're not exploring your opportunities outside of your business, outside of your hobby, your job maybe, your career, you have to expand your horizons. This will keep you so motivated. It'll make you want more out of life. It'll make challenges seem like they're right in front of you, that you can go after them. By expanding your horizons and seeing what is out there and getting into new things, these are all challenges and obstacles that will help your motivation. If you choose it, it's got to come from inside. Number 10, and then these are in no order. Maybe the first one, you should exercise in the morning because I like exercising in the morning. But no particular order. Number 10, look to people that are in the position that you would like to be in. Do you want to be where some of the big boys are? How did they get there? How did I get in this position? This is really why I'm doing this video, to show you how I got in there. But go after others. Go after some of the big names out there. Go after Warren Buffett, Bill Gates. Bill Gates didn't even go to college. Warren Buffett is a genius, and you know what? He gives away most of his money. But look at those people. How did they do it? Tenacity, focus, determination. Buffett was probably brilliant. I'm sure Gates is brilliant. But they had a dream. They had a vision. They went after it. You have to look at other people. You have to read. Read inspirational books. Read motivational books. Get on this website every day. Follow us, because that's what I'm going to be doing. But don't stop with me. Hit everybody up. Gather all the information from everybody. It certainly can't hurt. Why are we talking about motivation today? And why did I come up with these 10 motivational tips that hopefully will help everybody out there to succeed? I think my main reason for the motivation that I go through each day and to keep myself inspired, to always be motivated, it's an inner feeling, it's a want and a desire. To stay motivated, these tips will help you, but it's each person must do it in their own unique way. But you have to have it up here and you have to have it in here. If you have those two combinations and you believe in yourself and the confidence, then the motivation will come. Confidence is a huge part of this, and I'm confident that if I stay motivated, that I can succeed and I will succeed. And why do I want this? Some people may not want to succeed to a certain level in life, and that's okay. This is not for everybody, but it's definitely for me. And I know it's for my producer because, you know, I'm mentoring him in this whole fashion of success. You know, in ending, everybody, use these tips to the best of your ability. These are suggestions for you. They work for me. And, you know, and every day I have to work on it too. You know, I have to remind myself every day to do all these things. But try that 28 days in a row. Try to be motivated and just kick major butt for 28 days. And whatever you do, you're playing with your kids, or you're cooking, or you're cleaning, or you do whatever you're doing your business, anything. Try for 28 days. Tell me if it becomes a routine. That could be the springboard that everybody is waiting for, or looking for, I should say, in their life. I need to try this for 28 days, and maybe it'll work. But if you don't try it, you'll just never know. So, good luck.